Coming up on the Tuesday, April 30th edition of The Play, why we could see a few more officers on metro roads and the new bill that could soon become law. But first, a technical glitch has caused headaches for students and teachers across the state today. Here with more information on this story and other headlines you will see in Wednesday's Oklahoman Assistant Local Editor Nick Tragakis. Thanks so much for your time today, Nick.
Yeah.
What do we know about the technical glitch that halted state testing?
Well, the company that oversees state testing for Oklahoma now on 2 consecutive days have lost their servers that run the tests, your end of instruction exams and other statewide tests that students have to take. And what's happened is several thousand students were in the middle of tests and had just had their computers, for lack of a better term, just kind of conk out on them. So we are looking at, trying to get to the bottom of what caused the servers to go down, what kind of impact that will have on the students that, we're trying to get these tests done. For some of them, it's a big deal because they're trying to take these end of instruction tests so they can graduate, and they're running out of time now. So this was a very unwelcome surprise here the last couple days.
Wow, another story we're working on. Oklahoma City would add 40 police officers under a proposed $1 billion budget for the fiscal year. And Nick, when could this measure go into effect, and could we see some more jobs come out of this proposal?
It's potential, yeah. Potentially that could happen. This is the proposed budget for the city. It's the first time that the budget will have exceeded $1 billion. That actually kind of suggests some good news for Oklahoma City. City manager said that we're actually seeing another indication that Oklahoma City has weathered the recession pretty well. The fact that they would have a budget that would top $1 billion, it would be the highest ever. It would call for 40 new police officer positions and then 11 other positions in other parts of the city. It would give some money to transit in the city, about $1 million. And it's really a pretty positive budget if it makes it through all the procedural steps and actually goes into approval.
And from out of the Capitol, the Senate passed the workers' compensation without any amendments, and the measure now heads to the governor's office. And Nick, is Governor Fallin expected to sign the measure, and what sort of changes could we see?
Yeah, all indication is that this is going to, go straight to the governor's desk and gain approval pretty easily. This was one of the centerpiece items that the governor has wanted to get done since she took office. You saw it was a very contentious issue. You mentioned all the amendments. There's been a lot of haggling, not just between maybe Republicans and Democrats, but just between Republican leaders in the House and Republican leaders in the Senate. But it seems now everyone has had a meeting of the mind. And what we'll see is that the workers' comp system will change from the judicial system that it is now to an administrative system. It's going to be a big difference for some businesses, and the way they administer workers' comp is something we'll be digging deep into in the newspaper here in the next couple days.
Very good, Nick. Thanks so much for your time.
Sure.
Of course, you can find these stories in the Oklahoman tomorrow and online at newsok.com.